As the newest member of the Baseball Hall of Fame, it's a very elite fraternity. What was it like for you walking into the museum and knowing now that you're part of this very elite group?
Yeah, this whole process has been incredibly humbling. Um, but walking in was kind of a sobering thing. You know, I remember getting the call and still having the disbelief. There's no more not believing. You know, actually seeing the wall and seeing where my plaque is going to go, it's humbling. It is incredibly humbling. It's exciting, but I think the word that describes it the best is humbling. You know, this game has a way of humbling players. You know, we fail many more times than we succeed. But there's a sense of, I did well, I succeeded. I don't have that feeling. I mean, I have that feeling in the fact that I am incredibly thankful for the fact that I am going to be a member, or am a member of the Hall of Fame. But then the overall process is humbling. That's what it is.
The museum tends to awe and surprise people when they see it. You know, we're talking about the museum itself and the artifacts and the exhibits. Was there anything in particular, or any areas of the museum in particular, that surprised you today?
Now that I don't know if I was surprised. I was in awe of seeing many of the things, the amount of articles that are here, and I had my ideas of what I thought I would see. Some of the games that I've been involved in, some of the things that I've seen in history, some of the icons of the game, some of their game used or stuff that represents them. But to be in the physical presence of them, for me, I guess that's part of the sobering process. That's part of the awe and the aura of kind of what I thought that I would feel when I eventually got here. This is my first time at the Hall of Fame. I did have a tremendous buildup of what I expected to see. And I have had friends that have come through the Hall of Fame and they told me about certain exhibits here and there, and a piece here, a piece there. But, you know, to actually pick up a Babe Ruth bat or put a Jackie Robinson glove on, or, you know, see exhibits of some of the guys that went before me. What I like is kind of how they have drawn comparisons between baseball history and American history. You know, I think education is huge. Opportunities, a great platform to educate kids. So I think just being the physical presence of all that was made the greatest impact.
And at PNC?
PNC.
Yeah.
Funny story, PNC Park, I was in first hit. I guess I was the first hit in both those ballparks. PNC, I missed a home run by that much.
No.
Down left field line. I mean, it went foul. I could not believe it went foul. Struck out next pitch. Case hits home run and says, "Hang with him, Lark." I appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah.
You talked a bit about your debut Major League Baseball when you rounded the corner and saw the Big Red Machine exhibit.
See that Pete Rose bat right there?
Mm-hmm.
I used a Pete Rose bat my first at-bat of my career in the big leagues. Got an RBI ground out to shortstop. After the game, he came over to me, he said, I used Pete Rose shoes too. He said, "How was that?" I was like, "That was awesome." He's like, "Congratulations." And I give him my bat and my shoes.
Good luck. Thanks, kid. Can I have
Yeah,
my stuff back?
Give that.
Only on loan.
Growing up in Cincinnati with Big Red Machine, you're a big fan. Then you get to see the exhibit here that honors the Big Red Machine and those teams in Cincinnati. What was that like, seeing that exhibit there?
That was the one thing that I was really looking forward to seeing. You know, being such a big Reds Machine fan and growing up in Cincinnati at that time, that's really the only baseball that we knew of. Other teams didn't make it, they didn't matter. But that was the one thing I was looking for. I expected to see humongous exhibits because of the Yankees history and some of the Red Sox history. But the Red Machine were giants in the game. So when we turned the corner to see that was one thing that I was looking forward to. And I love to see that picture with the guy sitting on that, I don't know if it was a fire truck or whatever it was, and Ken Griffey Sr. and Joe and Doggy and Pete and Johnny Bench and George Foster and David Concepcion. And those are the visions that come to me, and the memories that come to me whenever I see an exhibit of that 75 and 76 World Series team.
Yep, thank you. Seeing the plaque gallery and the endless rows of Hall of Famers, what was that like for you, seeing that plaque gallery for the first time?
It was interesting because I didn't get a chance to walk through the entire gallery. I came kind of from a side door. Just understanding that my plaque will be up there and it'll be installed and forever in the history of the game of baseball. It's unreal. It's just a tremendous thing. And I'm normally not unsure of what I want to say, but I still have yet to be able to come up with the exact words to express that feeling, that it's, and I think that says it all for me. It's incredible. It's incredible.